My name is Rusty Frayne, and I have had back issues for more than 15 years. And it's hard to believe that after reading a book and watching video modules from John and Laura, that in 2 days, only 2 days, I could cure the pain in my back. It's hard to believe. In fact, none of my friends believe it, but I'm the one who's playing golf 3 days a week, working out in the gym 3 days a week, stretching, walking, doing anything that I want to do, including yard work that I couldn't do before.
I've seen pretty much every doctor at Kaiser because I'm going back trying to find answers, and each doctor would just say, the physical therapy or, more medication, more injections. And the last doctor I saw just pretty much told me that she had back issues, and her answer was to, as soon as her son turned 2, to never pick him up again. And she just turned to me and said, you're never going to be able to pick up your son. It's just picking up your son causes too much back pain. So it's something that you're not going to be able to do. And I left there, and I could cry right now, just thought of it. But, I go to the park all the time with my son, and I pick up my son every day, so because of your guys' workshop. So,
hey, my name is Aziz Gazipora, and with the help of Laura and John from the Pain Cure Clinic, I went from stuck and in pain and afraid of that pain to feeling fully strong in my body, able to do anything I want, running, lifting, throwing my kids on the bed, wrestling, you name it, and having total certainty that the pain's not going to just come out of nowhere and get me again. And to me, that's more valuable than even being able-bodied. It's that I'm not afraid of the pain in the future. And that's very exciting.
I was able to walk without my walker. I could walk 100 feet without any assistance within weeks of this program. I was able to walk up and down stairs, which I hadn't been able to do for years.
Wow. That is fantastic. I mean, that is really good.
It is mind-blowing. You've made it so easy. I just follow the steps.
So where am I right now? Well, I am 8 months later. I've not gone to the chiropractor. I have no reason to go to the chiropractor. This is after going to a chiropractor every week for 17 years. And I have not gone to a chiropractor at all. I have no problems. I have no pain. That lingering thought in your brain, is something going to happen? That doesn't even exist anymore. I don't even think about it anymore. If you're out there and you're suffering from TMS, join John and Laura's program, go through it, and put in the work. If you put in the work, you're going to get past this stuff.
When it got worse, it became a 24/7 thing. It was, I am now bedridden. There's like anything and everything I thought that I could do with my life was gone. And it got progressively worse over the next year. And so by the time 2021 had hit, late 2020, I tried going back to online college. I was certified disabled. Doctor signed off everything. And I tried to do online college. It was like all the disability benefits. Even with that, I still couldn't complete a semester of school. It was so bad. I physically couldn't. I had no way to use a computer. It was that bad. I couldn't sit up on my own. I couldn't stand up to use a standing desk. I couldn't do anything. So I'm lifting, but I'm squatting, having heavy loads. I'm talking hundreds of pounds on my back. Squatting, deadlifting. I'm pulling up 150 pounds off of the ground. Bench pressing. I benched 225 for the first time in years the other day. That's 225 pounds. That's a lot of weight to have on my spine.
So I did that. I watched all the videos. I read all the lessons twice. And I before I worked on the calendar part, I just kept watching and learning. And about halfway through the second go around of videos, all the pain went away.
Wow.
It's been going 100% since then.
Yeah, basically climbed out of a hole that I thought I would never be able to get out of at points. So yeah, I'm just overjoyed to have my life back. I'd like to thank John and Laura at the Pain Cure Clinic for guiding me and educating me through this process, which has really been the cherry on the cake for me and allowed me to not just live out my normal lifestyle, but completely get rid of that fear and do things that I never thought I was going to be able to do again. So yeah, thank you so much. Just like to record this moment, as it's the first time I've been hiking since I've got out my wheelchair. I haven't walked properly in 3 years, and I am up in the mountains. My favourite place to be. I thought I'd never get back up here.
So you need to do this modular program and read some books. Invest in yourself, because if you don't invest in yourself, no one else will. And I can promise you, it will deliver you results.
And now I got my life back. So thank you. I really appreciate you guys.
Thank you again, John and Laura, and I encourage you to reach out, take that next step, and transform your life and be pain-free. It's possible.
I am just so grateful that you came into my life, John and Laura. I feel like I know you.
I have no problems. I have no pain.
You can put out a little bit of money to build a program. But yeah, thank you guys.
There is a solution out there, and it exists on this guy's website. So I would recommend it.
Thank you so much.